Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for David Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Goff now looking to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Hurts. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. A first down carry for Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. Hard to believe that they could mount that long of a drive and come up with nothing on the scoreboard.
It can be disheartening, it can be frustrating, and can also cause some anger, because when that happens, that type of a drive, and you come up empty, you're really looking for someone to blame, and you start pointing fingers at each other.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He'll get this down to the 38.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Goff now to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd and 9 here. They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Barkley, inside handoff. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's a give to Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 13-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll fake the give. Now gone. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Gone. He's got this. Complete to Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 39 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A good pickup there at 22.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
On 1st down, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A handoff to Barkley. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 25. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
46, boy, 46. Round that Daniel. Let's go, 46 to Mike, 46.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On first down, it's gone. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Gone. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Over the middle and take it in by Laporta. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now it's gone. Williams brings it in. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 7 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No problem there on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. already at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. He'll look to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. That one goes for 24 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. On the move to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Second down and 6 now. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
46, boy, 46. 46 to Mike. Watch one. On Silver, ready? 46 to Mike, 46. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's third and goal. They go play action with Hurts. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's